All rise. Judge Vonda B court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1055, Scott case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Mrs. Scott, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I am just really tired of my husband not doing things that he should be doing, such as spending quality time with me and our 17-year-old daughter.
Okay.
He's just not coming up to par, and frankly, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of it.
All right. So you all have a 17-year-old daughter,
Yes.
and you're tired of him not spending quality time with you and your daughter.
That's right.
I can totally understand that. Now, what does that have to do with me?
Well, I want a divorce.
You want a divorce because of that? You want to put
Well-
on child support because of that?
Mrs. Scott is fed up. Apparently with her husband not entertaining her now that he's retired from 50 years of military service. So what's her grand plan? Divorce the man who paid all the bills and slap him with child support like he's the problem. Judge Vonda B steps in and, spoiler alert, starts peeling back Mrs. Scott's story like it's an onion of entitlement.
Yes, obviously. I mean, he is the provider of our home, and absolutely, I want child support.
He's the provider of your home, and you just want to get rid of him like that?
I just feel
Because
like,
you're being petty and in your feelings?
well, I feel like we've just grown apart, and I'm just tired of him not making me happy. Doesn't take me out. We don't do fun things anymore. And frankly, I'm bored.
Oh, okay. Mr. Scott, why are you boring this woman to death over here?
I'm not really sure why I'm here.
You know, honestly, I'm not sure why you're here either. It sounds like she's just in her feelings right now because you're not spending time with her and your 17-year-old daughter. And you know, that's not what court is for. We don't just place people on child support because we're in our feelings.
I'm recently retired. I'm tired. I worked 50 years. And
Where did you retire from?
Judge Vonda starts poking holes in this case like it's a stale romance novel. Mr. Scott's financially solid, no criminal record, hasn't vanished like most dads on Facebook. So what exactly are we doing here? Mrs. Scott isn't crying abuse or neglect. She's crying boredom. Since when did my husband isn't fun anymore turn into a reason to sue someone like he ghosted her on Tinder?
from the military.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
This man is tired. That's why he probably doesn't want to spend quality time all the time. Can you give him a button?
Well,
And sir, can you spend some more time with your 17-year-old daughter?
When she's home, I'm more than willing to do that. But she's 17 years old.
Right.
I mean, she has a life, friends, a phone, and I'm available.
I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that. Mrs. Scott, let's not be petty. Don't do that. There is no reason to come to court and divorce this man, place him on child support, especially if you say he's a provider. He seems like he's a good man, retired military. He takes care of you, obviously. He was beautiful. So I don't think this is the right route that you need to go. Most people that come to this court get put on child support because they either deserve to be put on it or they were doing something they didn't have any business doing when it comes down to not taking care of their kids. So I just wouldn't want to put this man on child support just because, like I said, you ain't your thing.
Retired military, yep. The man's been dodging bullets, not feelings. Decades of structure, deployments, and missed holidays. And now he's expected to come home and turn into Ryan Gosling overnight? He's not broken. He's just decompressing, while Mrs. Scott's out here treating boredom like a felony. This ain't just a support case. It's a rough landing after a lifetime of service, and she's waving a red flag instead of a welcome home sign. Not trying to come into conclusions here, but my personal opinion is that Mrs. Scott enjoyed her freedom while her husband was in the military, paying bills to provide financial support for her not-so-lonely life. And now that he's back, she can't accept the fact she doesn't have that mommy freedom anymore.
I really like I'm in my feelings because it's important in a relationship for there to be wonderful things happening, we have to find ways to keep our relationship healthy and strong and moving forward. We can't just stand still
No, I
and
feel
be
like a counselor.
stagnant. I mean, he's got to come up, he's got to do more.
Mr. Scott, can you assure Mrs. Scott that you're going to do more so you do not have to come in this courtroom and be placed on child support for a 17-year-old child?
I think her concern is it cannot solely be a burden for me. We have to work together.
I agree.
We.
I agree.
Yes.
You like that? I like that. That touched my heart. I do love.
Judge Vonda just dropped a truth bomb bigger than any military strike. Court isn't your group chat for airing out relationship drama. No abuse, no neglect, just a grown woman mad that her husband isn't binge-watching rom-coms with her. That's not justice. That's emotional pettiness with a filing fee. And Judge Vonda? She's drawing the line so bold even Mrs. Scott's delusions can't cross it.
Okay, and he loves you too. So, can I go ahead and dismiss this case and put people on child support that needs to be on here? Yes. Thank you. If there's nothing further, you all dismiss and good luck to you. You're welcome. Hi guys, it's me. I just want to go over what you saw in the Scott case. The Scott case was very cute, but it also had some petty elements to it, right? So wife was mad at her husband. He wasn't spending any time with her. He wasn't spending any time with their 17-year-old daughter. She said she had grown bored of their relationship. Well, you also saw that they made up, right? It's never going to be a good basis, guys, to come to court because you are in your feelings. It's very petty, and quite frankly, court is not the place for it. You really want to come to court based on good grounds. You know, one parent is not supporting the children like they're supposed to, or, you know, anything along those lines. But just remember, don't file cases for no good reason.
Finally, the truth sneaks out like a plot twist in a soap opera. Mrs. Scott still loves her husband. When Mr. Scott says, "We must work together," even Judge Vonda looked like she was about to hand them a couples therapist's card instead of a verdict. And I'm impressed how hilariously she handled the case. If you found this case as real and raw as we did, make sure to hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, and smash that notification bell like Mrs. Scott almost smashed her marriage in court.